that looks so bad. I feel weird about it. Maybe I should have prepped my stuff before I started filming. Okay. Hey guys, so this is the very first video I have ever made. As some of you guys know, I'm a Younique makeup presenter, which basically means that I get to try products and share them with you guys and show you how to use some of them and kind of be like a test subject to see which ones are good, which ones are not so good, and share with you my opinions on some of the products. Today I have a little eye issue going on right here, so instead of doing eye makeup, I was thinking maybe I could do like the liquid foundation and just be like super open and honest about like how it compares to other foundations and why I've continued to use it for the past 4 years. Yeah, 4 years. It's been a while. So I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of show you guys like what I do for my liquid foundation. I start off with the primer. For a while with the liquid foundation, I didn't even know that you needed to use primer, but you know, it actually really does help with color corrector and with like the texture of the foundation and how it goes on evenly. So this is the Mineral Touch Liquid Foundation by Younique. It comes in this little bottle. It kind of looks like a medicine bottle, honestly. But it actually has a dropper in it. So it looks like this when you open it. And it also has a brush applicator that you can use. However, I found it more efficient and not to waste makeup, to use these 2 fingers and apply it on your cheeks, on your chin, and then right on your forehead, and go ahead and blend it evenly. So I'm gonna show you guys how to do that. But the one thing that I really do love about the Mineral Touch Liquid Foundation is that it's so thin that you don't feel like you're wearing any makeup, even when you layer it on top of it, so you can like do more heavy stage makeup, which I do. I use this for my stage makeup as well. But even if you're just like going down to the grocery store and you don't want to go out barefaced, it's very, very light. You don't feel like you're wearing it, which is great. I tried to switch to a different foundation over the summer. I just went into Ulta and I got like a makeover done on me, and so that I could find a new foundation. And I started using Clinique, and their liquid foundation just felt like really heavy on my skin. I would break out more because it was thicker, and so my pores, I felt like I couldn't, like, you know, my face couldn't get the oxygen it needed, which honestly I don't even know if like that's a thing, but it definitely made me break out more. This, it's so light. It just feels like right now I'm not wearing anything, so it'll feel exactly like that when I put this on. It'll just look a lot better. So normally what I do is I go ahead and squeeze out the excess foundation that was left in from the previous day, and then go ahead and put it right back on and shake it up. Then I do 2 to 3 drops on this finger and 2 to 3 drops on my middle finger. And from there, put your fingers together, and I have to use the mirror for this, but I go ahead and spread it out on my face. We love this. From here, I start on the inside and I go ahead and rub going out. From there, you can kind of see where you need more, where you need less, and go ahead and do it again, which a lot of the customer reviews for this compares this to like an airbrushing effect that it gives you, because it minimizes your pores and it looks very, very natural and lightweight on your skin, which is definitely something that I'm drawn to with makeup. I tend to go away, like shy away from the cakey look. I try to do more of like a natural, so there's what I look like with the foundation on, with no powder, with no concealer or anything. So this is just before I do any of that. After using the Mineral Touch Liquid Foundation, I go ahead and put the pressed powder. So this is the Mineral Touch Pressed Powder from Younique. I ended up getting a shade darker in the powder because of the summer. So I ended up, this is velour. I use velour, so you do end up wanting to look up this foundation. The shade that I use for this is velour, and then my powder is taffeta. But in the winter, I do tend to get a lot more pale, even though I do look pale now. But you know, surprisingly, not as pale as I will be in the winter. So even if I do go to the beach and end up tanning a little bit more, I can layer on bronzer and stuff like that, and it still looks pretty natural. So this is what this compact looks like. You're gonna have to excuse how worn it is because I just bought a new one. So this is the old one that I have. So it's just a regular compact with a sponge, and this is my second sponge that I've used. This makeup really does last a long time, you guys. Like, I bought this liquid foundation in April, and it's September now, so it's lasted me a pretty long time, and I still have a good amount left. And then I bought the powder in June, so it's been a few months, and it's still there. So, for some reason, I like to start with my nose whenever I do powder, because I'm the most insecure about my nose, and so I want to cover it up as soon as possible. Obviously, I'm working my way out. And this is a good thing to like always just slip in your purse too. If you have like a long night out with the ladies, if you're going on a date or whatever, just slip the compact in. And if you ever have to do touch-ups to your lipstick, you know how sometimes when you eat food, your lipstick can just kind of get all over your face. Okay, I think I'm about done. I have this lovely little zit happening right there, but you know, I'm only human, you guys. So this is what it looks like with the powder. I don't know if you can see. With the powder over top of the foundation. And like I said, I literally feel like I did 5 minutes ago without my foundation on. It feels so light. It feels so breathable. I feel like I can layer onto this and not feel like cakey. Next, I'm going to show you guys how I do my concealer, which I don't normally use concealer to conceal, which some people will kind of squint their eyes when I tell them that. But yeah, so if I do have like a blemish or something popping up, I will use a little bit of concealer, but it tends to be a different color. I don't have anything organized. My mom just texted me. When I cover up acne, I tend to go with a darker concealer than if I'm using it to contour. So for this one, this is the lightest shade that they have from Younique. It's called Scarlet, which it's not red, it's white. So it's very, 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 very light. And the good thing about Younique is you literally have to use barely any. So this is about as much as I put on my finger to do the contouring. I'm gonna go ahead and show you how I do that. Again, I have not used a single brush so far, which who knows if I'll get any hate for that. We'll see. Okay, so this is normally what I do with my concealer, and like I said, literally it took barely any, and I have used this bottle, which it's almost out, so I had to order some more, but I have used this tube since May. So probably no. Yeah, since May. I've used it since May, and it's lasted, it still has stuff in it, and I'm still using it, even though I ordered some more. It lasts a long time, especially when you don't overuse. A lot of people tend to like use too much makeup and then have excess and then waste it. So from here, I am again using my fingers. Ooh, scandalous. So obviously it's not completely blended, but I'm getting to that right now. But you can already kind of see the natural highlight that the concealer is giving me. And it's also, since I haven't slept literally at all this week, it's hiding those circles under my eyes and making me look more awake than I actually am. Yay. The next thing that I do is I add on my setting powder, which actually Younique does make their own setting powder, but you know, I'm a little poor right now, so actually I'm probably not gonna put that in there. But I've just found any drugstore brand. Right now I'm using CoverGirl Clean Professional powder. And with this, I'm finally using a sponge, you guys. What? From here, I'm just gonna go ahead and set this. Ooh, we love some good lighting. And look, I'm not claiming to know exactly what I do every single time. I'm just showing you what works for me. I watch a lot of Younique presenters videos on Instagram TV, and I just try them. Like I try what they show me, and I try to imitate what I see. And literally you can try as much as you want, and like if you see something that you like the way it looks on someone else, like honestly just go for it, you know? Like see if you know, you like it. And what am I trying to say? I really don't know. Whew. Okay, so normally I let this sit on my face while I do the rest of my makeup, and like I said, I have my little sty happening right here, so I have ointment on that, so I'm not going to do any like eyeshadows and don't want to get that in my eye. But I'll go ahead and show you how I do my eyebrows, which I don't use Younique's eyebrow pencil, which I'm very, very picky about it, and I'm gonna be real with you. Like I've used a lot of different ones. Right now I'm using the It Brow Power pencil. So what I do is I trace my brows, and then I fill them in, and then I've started using, I literally don't know if I'm saying this right, you guys, Anastasia, their eyebrow gel. So, and honestly, if I was just gonna go to like hang out with my friends, I'd probably not even draw on my eyebrows depending on the day, which you guys know I love my good brows. But you can literally just like use the brow gel and make them look fuller. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Did my eyebrows, and those bad boys are on today. I also used a little bit of concealer in my upper eyelid right here just to clean up the lines that I had for my eyebrows. And from here, since I'm just chilling today, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna do the tiniest bit of shadow. I just have the Naked basic palette. I actually got this at TJ Maxx for literally like $19, so I love a good deal, that's what I mean. Also, which another thing I will do when I do like more of an eyeshadow, like a Younique eyeshadow tutorial, which they have a lot of great eyeshadows. Just gonna do a nice, and I told you that I wasn't gonna do anything because I have a sty right here, which is true. I'm really not. I'm not gonna do any mascara today or any eyeliner because I need to heal. But just because I don't want to look like a dead person. Just gonna brush on some of that. Guys, how do you think that they come up with eyeshadow names? I know that Naked does like naked themes, like this one's called Commando. But I just want to know, the people that make up these names, what are they thinking? Are they like, oh yeah, let's just make up a palette about naked people. One of them is called Pregame though, so like what are we pre-gaming for? I love this it's like slight orange one. I love it. I'm obsessed. Kind of makes me feel like fall is here. I am so weird. You know when you just like start putting makeup on and then like gradually you just start putting more and more on because you can't help yourself? You're like, oh, that would look cool. Oh, let's just add some of that. That's what I'm doing right now. I literally said I was just gonna put on a little bit, and now look at me. All I wanted to do was just add a few things and then just get carried away. Okay, I'm gonna stop now. Okay, I'm done. I'm done with the eyeshadow. From here, with all of the setting powder, just grab my brush and blend her. She's gotta be blended. And I really didn't do any bronzer today. which actually now that I'm thinking about it, I might. Once you start, you can't stop. Okay, I love Too Faced bronzer. The chocolate ones, they're my favorite. They smell like chocolate. They kind of taste like chocolate. If you accidentally get some in your mouth, it's okay. I'm not complaining because it tastes really good. And it's literally, I think it's $28, but it lasts me all year. Amazing. I'm just gonna do the light one really quick. This is really nice. I think I'm gonna keep this setup here for me to do regular makeup every day. Just kind of gotta eyeball her. Learn from me, you guys. Clean your brushes or else you're gonna get something in your eye like that. I heard it's also stress induced. I love that. Yay! Okay. There is my, I'm gonna get closer so you can see. Younique Foundation with a little bit of Too Faced bronzer and Younique concealer. Ignore my eyebrows, and just a little bit of the Naked palette. So yeah, after putting on mascara, I'd probably just leave this on all day. If I have something like fancy to go to tonight or like a dinner or something, I'd probably just go back, touch a few things up. Like I said, this like compact like is amazing. I just throw it in my purse, and then if I'm at a restaurant and something happens and like I get lipstick all over my face, I gotta go fix myself, then I'd go and it'd work wonders, and it looks literally amazing. So yeah, so that's my first video. I hope you guys like it. Let me know if there's something that you specifically want to see. Next, I'm gonna do Younique eyeshadows. I'm obsessed with their cream eyeshadows, and a lot of people don't know how to put them on and use them correctly. And I would love to show you guys because I'm obsessed with them, and they're so glittery and so fun for a night out. Yeah, like and subscribe. You know what to do. Peace out.